Purpose, your place for tech, gaming, and lifestyle. I'm Josh, and today I ask part 2. Your motor functions and basically turns you into his girlfriend comes back home and says she can find out where the guns had been stolen from, while controlling these quarantine zones and keeping people uninfected a valuable package essentially. So you go and get that package for the Fireflies, but when you get there you find out that the pack she's a young girl at the time, and so you bring Ellie back and you decide not to Joel decides not to hand Ellie over, and you go on this whole mission with Ellie to try find a vaccine. The reason why is usually when you get bitten by an infected zombie you turn within 2 days. That's usually how the infection sort of spreads within the body. But they found out that Ellie actually was immune to it after 2 days, and after many months, in fact throughout the whole of the first part of the game, she never ever turned infected, so she seemed to have some sort of immunity to it. So the Fireflies obviously were interested in that for research purposes. So the whole game you roll around with Ellie trying to get her to a hospital so the Fireflies can run tests and potentially provide a vaccine for the entire world, you know, because obviously she's the only known person immune to this this brain infection. So she'd need to be killed for the vaccine to be run, and through the bonds he's, you know, built with her, and she's essentially become his sort of second daughter. His daughter dies at the very beginning of The Last of Us Part 1, and she essentially becomes his second daughter. He's grown such an attachment to her that he doesn't want to give her life to save the entire world. So he busts his way out the hospital, he shoots up the remaining Fireflies and also kills the leader, Marine, I believe her name is, of the Fireflies. And that was the end of part 1. And then Joel actually lies to Ellie, telling her that they couldn't basically experiment on her because she was obviously knocked out cold when they were about to run the tests on her and basically kill her to extract her brain, but Joel rushed in last minute. So Joel ends up picking her up from the surgery table, killing everyone, leaving the hospital, and as they drive away, they enter a cutscene where Joel lies and tells her that they couldn't operate on her and they already had enough information to make a vaccine. But as she was asleep, she had no idea. But anyway, here is the opening cutscene, and I am incredibly excited to play this. So let's see.
I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. Go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immunity to mean something.
Yeah, so they're explaining this.
Maybe I was starting to buy into that whole cure business. Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it.
I think that's Joel talking to his brother Tommy, who also features in the first game.
They were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Jesus Christ, Joe. What do you do? I saved him.
Honestly, I don't know what I'd do in the same situation. Like, it's the world or one girl, but like the intensity of the first game and everything you have to go through, you kind of feel for Joel, and and what he did, even though, you know, it's a proper like game theory type question, you know, like save one person, like kill one person or save five, in terms of which direction is the train gonna go. But it's good that they've actually taken the time to revisit this in the beginning cutscenes.
Hell. That's it. That's a lot. What does Ellie know?
I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing.
And she believed you?
I didn't say otherwise.
We should head back.
Man, this game looks too good. Also, apologies for the 720p 60 FPS. We do not have a PS4 Pro, so this is what we're gonna have to film on at the moment. But I'm sure it still looks good though. Like the effort these guys have taken. I always find it interesting that Naughty Dog decide they are going to release The Last of Us at the end of a console generation. Like, could you imagine this on the PS5? But obviously, they're gonna capitalize on remastering it probably in 2021 and having a PS5 version of The Last of Us, which would be insane. And they released it at the perfect time as well, because obviously PlayStation released a statement saying any games after July that release on PS4 will basically be forwards compatible with the PS5, and obviously they released the game in June, so they're definitely going to be remastering this, which will be... I'll probably buy a second copy of the game, honestly. Just look how crazy this is. It's been probably 6 years since I've played this game, and it's still one of the best games I've played, period. Obviously Naughty Dog's other franchise, Uncharted, is another amazing series which we've had the pleasure to play in between, you know, The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2, because it's been about 7 years. Actually, do I know where I'm going? No, I don't, clearly. Also, I wonder if I can actually get off here. No, I can't. I've lost Tommy. Where is he? Oh, sure, I'm supposed to come this way. Maybe in a mug. And I can't explore here. So yeah, when I play through this, I'm gonna try and collect as much as I possibly can. Like, this game does incredibly well to hide things, so I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that, but I will try and do so. And in my venture to try and find everything, I've ended up straying away from Tommy. And I have no idea where he is. I mean, this is an amazing start to the game, right? Where's my man gone? Which road? Back this way. Are you sure? No way, mate. How did I not see this, Don? There he is. I mean, look at how far they've come. It's so it's crazy that like this is released during the coronavirus pandemic. Like it feels all the more real, even though obviously this is fictional, and we're talking about a brain disease that turns you into a zombie essentially. But just how this game sets out like quarantine zones and fights between, you know, like militia groups and the military. It shows you like what could be if the coronavirus really went rampant and they would actually have to use military to sort of like suppress the people. It's quite interesting that.
About what we were talking about earlier. Can't say I'd have done different. I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
Oh.
I'll see you later.
Also, for those of you who don't know, there's also a Last of Us official podcast, which is on Spotify and might be on Apple Podcasts, which you can listen to, sort of get their view, Neil Druckmann and the game devs' view on the game, The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2, and I think it's releasing weekly or bi-weekly, so that's also a really interesting one to check out. Ellie's grown a bit.
Ellie?
Probably listen to Travis Scott.
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but
Hey,
hey,
what's up, Joel?
just checking in. Folks were, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's, oh shoot, I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you...
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta
Hurrah!
get up
Fully
in a few
bounced
Yeah,
this.
hours.
I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just, I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
What's this?
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
Funny.
You want to hear something?
Okay.
One thing that's incredible in this game is the voice acting and the face capture they use. It's like absolutely, it's honestly second to none in terms of story-based games. Like I haven't seen much better than it.
Trust in you.
Oh, it's gonna get me to play. Ooh, what's this? See, so this is so they're actually utilizing the touchpad on the PlayStation controller to allow you to play the guitar, and I really appreciate Naughty Dog including this in the game because the PS4 controller has such good technology, but no developers actually utilize it. There's a speaker on it, there's a touchpad, there's a light bar, and Naughty Dog always blow it out of the water and actually use everything.
Everything I have found here, I've not found by myself. Trying so for anymore, as I believe, and I believe as I can see our future days.
Man, this game.
Well, that didn't suck.
I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, so like I was saying, Joel's daughter, his actual daughter Sarah, was shot by
No,
military
I don't know the first thing about this.
when they were trying to escape the outbreak in the first game.
He did.
So what do you say, tomorrow night, first lesson?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Ellie, who he ended up stumbling across, reminds him a lot of his own daughter.
Do you remember the joke?
What is the downside to eating a clock? It's time consuming.
Boy, if you don't get out of here, man, what the hell kind of joke is that?
Yeah. Good night, kiddo.
Ah, man, I can't wait to get playing already. It's just the opening sequences. So I have had a playthrough of this, but I'm nowhere near finished, so I'm gonna try and collect as much as possible throughout the early stages.
Shit. Hey,
Morning.
sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth Wake.
Them ones where you bait yourself out. It's peak.
Oh. I thought this...
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never...
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
You're the worst.
It's kind of fucked up you did that. Stuff together while we're late.
Sounds like a black guy, not gonna lie.
So tired.
Let's have a look. Oh, so there's some things. That butterfly on the wall is the same sort of crest or emblem that's on the guitar that Joel gave Ellie. It looks like Dina also might be on the wall, and the picture in the top left, and also the one below. So have a further look around the room. Beatrix wafers. 6:38. Right, that's early. I'll be way in bed by then. That knife's definitely going with me. Cheese. Locked and loaded. Gotta stay strapped. See what books she's got. Got a transformer up there. Ain't got nothing much else. The food is dead. Like, this is terrible. Grains. Dried. Dead. Terrible. Anything interesting here? It's got trading cards, which will become quite important later on. Well, I don't know about important, but seems to be a collector of comics and trading cards as well. Also, this switch.
Leave Joel up?
Wait, is this a switchblade?
It sucks. Shut up. I was just about to get up. I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
Heads up, you're the talk of the town this morning.
What?
Let me see if I got this right. You kissed Dina,
She kissed me.
which triggered Seth to call you a not so nice word.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him,
More of a push.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused him.
It was a strange night, man.
Sounds exciting. Sorry, I missed it.
So the switchblade she picked up inside the house is actually, it belonged to her mum, and the previous leader of the Fireflies, Marine, who was killed by Joel at the end of Last of Us Part 1, told Ellie that she knew Ellie's mum, and she promised her that she'd take care of her, and Marine gave her mum switchblade to her, and that's the switchblade she's using now.
Diner?
Is this about Seth?
No clue.
Just tell her you never saw me.
Nope.
Where's your fucking loyalty?
Excuse me?
Actually, let me have a quick look around, see what's about, because I haven't explored this area.
Hey.
Can I go in any of these? Nope. Come on. Come on. There's nowhere to go into. Literally nothing. The thing is, these are the kind of games you won't go check somewhere because they're like, yeah, nah, there's not something there, and then they'll miraculously, you check your progress at the end of the chapter and you haven't collected something, and you're like, where on earth did they put that? Like, it's impossible. So, anyway, let's roll out. Probably going to be playing this for the next 2 hours, so let's see how far I can get in that time.
Hey, so...
Will this even stream for 2 hours?
Okay, right?
I don't know. Can you check the streaming time on PlayStation?
Dina and I are...
I know. I don't want you to think...
Ellie, we're cool.
Raw, this girl moved on this guy's ex-girlfriend real quick. No slacking. Top predator. This is sick, you know. This looks like Bicester Village. If anyone's been there in Oxford, waviest discounts in the winter. Got a gallery here, barbecue spot. Who's barking at me? Oh,
Hey, Ellie.
Tom, yeah, get a good scratch.
proper cute dog. Alright. Casa. Things I don't believe that there's nothing here. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it moving.
Hey.
Oh, go on.
Hey, Jesse.
What are you telling
hi.
me? Can you?
Want to grab some breakfast?
No. Where's Maria?
In the back.
Excuse me.
Ellie, there you are. Come here. Seth's got something he wants to say to you.
I don't want to hear what that bigot has to say.
Hear it from me. Please. Seth. Seth, come here.
Hey. Look, last night I was drinking too much.
Sure.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry. Maria tells me that you and Dean are headed out. Maybe. Yeah. Well, you be safe out there.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
What you got there?
Bigot sandwiches.
Smells good.
They're yours.
You sure?
It's fine.
Let me walk you out.
Okay.
So I'm not quite sure who Jesse is. Clearly he's just somebody in this town that Ellie's come across. But Maria is the wife of Tommy, who is Joel's brother.
Where do I meet them?
You go up to the Northwest Lookout. They're scheduled to arrive later today. Watch yourself. There's too many sightings of infected recently.
Of course.
Check
Check out the creek trails. I'll need someone else to cover it.
Ellie.
Just realised I forgot something and she's walking mighty slow. Probably can't go back in there for that actually. Look how mad that is. Yeah, the card. It's so easy to just walk out of a room.
Not really.
Huh?
Dina's done
Yeah,
her part.
like literally.
I'll have the two of them take it.
Remember when you do this cutscene in this pub in the Tipsy Bison? There's a trading card at the end of the hall, so make sure to go and get that. Yeah, that's one of the collectibles in the game. So Ellie collects trading cards, so you'll find them dotted around, and they are sometimes in the most obscure places. So definitely make sure to get those. And there's one. It's not any of these bulletin boards. There's also one on a bulletin board around the town, and it's annoying me that it's not here. Where do you reckon it is? And the thing is, she's walking at snail speed, so it's probably one of those ones where if you haven't come across it, I don't know if you will. But just make sure to check the bulletin boards in this town, and also in the Tipsy Bison pub, where the cutscene with Seth, Maria, and Jesse takes place, to find that. Can you enter in any of these? No, seems like nursery's happening in there.
So,
Look, I don't know what's going on with you and Joel.
Maria,
Guy really cares about you. And I'm sure he didn't mean to.
we're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry to pry. Be safe.
Thanks.
Yo, Dina, assignments.
Just give me a minute.
We get your girlfriend to the stables, please.
So that's Jesse's ex-girlfriend
Dina.
that Ellie supposedly kissed
Can I
the
talk
night
to you?
before.
Hey, guys! I'm tapping out. Come on, how long?
Hey.
Hey. I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Because I started the whole thing, and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people.
No,
And
you were drunk. It's fine.
well, still, I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just...
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
Well, we should probably get going.
Ow!
What the fuck? I'm not even playing!
You need to own these kids, what the hell?
You want to fuck them up? Yeah, I do.
You asked for it! You better run, you little shits! Holy shit! Get to cover!
So what's interesting is the person who they face captured for Dina's character actually has a YouTube channel of her own where she plays through this. She's not the voice actor as well. They have a different voice actor, they don't use her voice, but she also plays through it and she does a pretty good playthrough of the game. So I think her name's Casina on YouTube, so definitely check that out as well. That's also interesting. Yo, I never lose that snowball fight scene, man. Yo. This is actually sick. That's why you have to teach the kids a lesson. It builds character.
How's it feel? No! Get her! Help me! You'll never get away with this! Get off of her, you monsters! Alright, we actually have some work to do. Scram. I guess I asked for that, huh? Yep.
Yeah, you did.
Let's go.
Can you walk up here? Oh. Okay. As far as I know, there's nothing around. Right, let's keep it moving.
So, Jesse wants us to do the creek trails. He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice you assigned us together. You're gonna like this.
Morning, girls.
Morning.
Hey, ladies. I'll bring them in.
Thank you.
Let's see if there's anything around here. Okay, so it seems, yeah, so they have an assignment board, so they've assigned everybody to certain lookouts for infected. So that's where Joel and Tommy have gone. They've gone on a mission, and they're supposed to rendezvous at a lookout, and they haven't come back in a while. So Maria, Tommy's wife, has told us to go check for them and see where they're at. I don't think there's anything around here. Nada. Cool.
That's a good girl. Look who's here.
Thanks.
Come on.
Shimmer.
Oh, you watching it on there? Oh yeah, you can't watch it on there.
Ah, look who decided to join us.
Yeah.
One for you. And one for you. Open it up. Settle down, children.
See if you can hear the mic.
All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes, mark your
Hey,
logbooks.
we got
clear
one
any
person
infected
joining.
run into anything you can't handle. You come back. Be smart about it.
Yeah, now we know what we're about to get into.
Get going.
Alright. Can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Now we're rolling out. Let me sit over there. Okay. And is the mic quality clear or too loud?
What were you dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You doing your teeth grinding thing?
Where have you been?
Let's go.
Grab your gear. I want to show you something.
What?
Trust me. Come on. This way.
Alright, so it seems we're... This is quite interesting actually, because in the first game you're primarily playing as Joel and Ellie, but we're introduced to a new character here.
And it's warmer.
No. Can't wait.
And you don't want to just tell me?
You need to see it.
Also, sorry if I'm making any weird ass noises. I didn't realize how good the mic quality is on this headset.
The farther south we go, the prettier it's gotten.
You want to keep going? Or just drive all the way to Mexico?
I've thought about it.
You can see Manny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his stories somehow.
Yeah, no, probably not. You did all this in the dark?
Yes. Now come on.
So it seems that the world's been infected for about 4 or 5 years now, or at least when they gave the year update, it was 4 years.
You keep going like this, you're gonna be tired for today's trip.
It's not that far.
I think it's about 4 or 5
You
years.
smell okay. She seemed out of it these past few days.
She'll be fine.
You stop being weird, you're freaking me out.
I'm not being weird.
And this guy's just leading us somewhere, giving the information.
hooking up with Mel?
What? No. You wish.
I've had my fill. Thank you.
Ouch.
We can't all be as graceful as you.
Clearly.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
Whoa. Look at the landscape.
Hey, eyes on me. Abby, stop looking down.
Owen, do we have to go back this way?
Consider it
Okay, so now we know them as Abby and Owen. Have no idea who they are though. They don't feature in the first game.
Stop flirting.
Come on, squeeze through.
Is it?
We made it.
Holy shit. It's a fucking city.
Yeah.
Have you told anyone else?
Wanted you to see it first. Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. A few more outposts in between. They have electricity, guns. It's a lot of people.
We can figure it out.
Okay. Assuming he's in there, how do we get to him?
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then, I don't know, maybe find a way to wear him out.
Yeah, okay. Sure they'll be happy to offer that information up.
Well, then we make them.
You hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do? What is going on with you?
Mel's pregnant.
Who is Mel?
Okay.
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
When everyone else sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
We can convince him, right? I fucking knew I couldn't count on you.
Abby, I want what you want, but not at any cost. Hey.
Don't.
See you back at the lodge.
So I'm guessing. So it seems where those guys were, they were holed up in a house. They'd found out a house to stay in, and given that there's been an outbreak for the past couple of years, things have become scarce. So electricity, gas, pretty much everything. Cities are devoid of people, resources. So them stumbling upon a city is a pretty big find with actual working electricity and everything else. It seems like they've actually almost built it from the ground up, essentially. So it seems Abby's pretty determined to go and, you know, find out what's there. So I guess we're gonna try and head down there now. Whoa, did not want to do that. There's nothing around here. Yeah.
You sure?
The broadcaster stopped there.
Okay, alright, cool. Probably gonna do it because we're gonna do it in parts.
Mhm.
I'm gonna split it up.
Um.
This has been running 45 minutes.
To be. Yeah. True.
It's better if you have people that are watching a series, plus you're going to be putting, if you plan to put ads in it, you want to have not a crazy number of videos, but you want to have a sensible number of videos to allow people to be able to watch certain parts, have to watch the ads, etc. etc. If the videos are too long, then you end up missing out on.
Actually.
Do you want another, like, if I grab another one here,
To be honest, I think it might be good to complete Abby's part and then cut it off.
So this is what I was going to say initially, but how much longer? I can't remember. How much longer?
Shouldn't be too. It's not. Yeah.
But it can be actually, because you're now going to go and face the walkers, zombies, not walkers. So that's those two. Walk through part one. Jesus, some people are going like this guy went for 3 hours.
Yeah, some people are doing long ones.
Yeah, look, this guy's only doing 30 minutes, one guy's doing an hour. I say an hour is good. No longer than that, 45 minutes anyway.
Some guy did an hour 40, 26 minutes. 26 minutes ago, 1 hour 40.
Is my guy alright in the head?
Yeah, I want to keep it rolling until Abby's part's done.
Yeah.
And then pick up. Yeah, no, nice one. Alright, cool. Sorry, had a little hiatus. We're back on.
Look out. It's just a short hike.
Alright. I'm gonna complete this section and then end part 1 of the playthrough, of the walkthrough. Man, imagine how cold this would be. Like, you'd never catch me out in this kind of weather.
Shit.
Oh god.
You alive?
First signs of infected. Yep. We know what I'm about to get into. Nothing in there.
Oh shit.
Oh. There's no way I'd be touching that. I actually don't care. I'd be going right back where I came from. There's no way. Impossible. Oh my days. Jump scare. Get off. Get off. Ooh. Ouch. Alright. First zombie. Alright, well after a fight now, it's getting gory. Ooh. So I'm playing this on hard difficulty. Ooh. Alright. Who's next? Thing is, I don't think you regen health easily. I need to cut. I need to move. I need to run. Where am I going? In here. Okay, let's see if they have supplies. Yeah, I already got dealt with there. Jeez.
Need to get a view.
Let's see what they have in here. Is that a spider? No, it wasn't. I love how I'm scared of spiders in real life and I'm checking the corner to see if there's a spider. I'm more scared of the spiders than the zombies for some reason. Very good, got some ammo. See if there's anything else in here. Actually, I wonder if you can collect artifacts and all of the collectibles in the game playing as Abby, or if we'll see any more from Abby anyway. Because I know you play as her in this part. I wonder if there's anything they've left to be collected. Anyway, that's... Nothing in here. Cool. Come on. Can you not get out there? Literally forgot about getting out this way.
This is a bad idea,
Abby. Terrible shooting. Imagine infected crawling beneath your floorboards and you're just relaxing at home, having a hot chocolate, having a cup of tea, and infected is crawling through your floorboards. I also believe there's different stages of infection. These guys look like stage 1.
It's gotta be close.
As in the most human form, and then you have clickers, which were also in the first game. So these are known as runners. Okay, now we have listen mode. So holding R1 gives you listen mode, which allows you to hear the zombies or the infected through walls. So I think I can stealth kill this one. So yeah, the more human-like infected are called runners. And then you have clickers, which have sort of disfigured faces. And they are blind, but can use echolocation to detect you. I think there's also different types of clickers, but those are the only 2 types of infected I think you're introduced to in the first game. But we'll come across them later on anyway. These toilets could use a clean. It's a nice TV, you know. Alright. Made it out of here. What? Can't go up there. I'm back to where I was. Whoa, 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 whoa. Headshot. Who else is here? Not gonna waste my ammo. That was a bullshot right there. She moves a lot quicker than Ellie and a lot more aggressive. I like it. Like she has a very different playstyle. Alright, nothing here. No.
I'm so lost.
Yeah, you are. I'm lost too.
Shit.
Oh my days, there's actually way too many of them. Where am I even going? Whoa. Whoa, is there no way out of here? No. I need to find a way out. And my health is low as well. Yeah, underneath. Come on, go. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to fight these guys. Oh, no. I tried to do some Royal Rumble stuff there, but I got done. Alright, I know where I'm going now. Okay, I'm gonna have to sneak this guy. See, this is the problem with me. This is supposed to be a stealth game, because obviously, like, you're scared of the infected, but sometimes... Oof. Neck break. Alright, so underneath there. Take them out one by one. The thing is, unlike clickers, the runners are not blind, so it's harder to pull up on them. Okay, so one's there, one's there. Any others? No. Come on, hurry up. Last one. Cool, let's fall down. Cool. Oh, he's got ammo now. Ooh.
Where's the road?
Alright. Where are we going? That's back. Same direction. Over here.
Horse tracks. Where's the patrol?
Let this play. Alright, so I'm about to end part 1. I'm gonna let this this play out, and then I'll continue with part 2 of the walkthrough.
Come on. This way.
Right behind you.